Well, it's that time of the year when the fish are moving off the bed. Where are the spotted bass going to? Where do we need to go look for those rascals? Wow! That's a beauty. Good morning, everyone. May 31. We have officially now, after today, have used up the final day of the first 5 months of the year. The final day of the first 5 months of the year. We're looking at 1 Corinthians 6:13. Ooh. Some of you guys and girls might not like this, but it says the body is not for sexual sin, but it's for the Lord. The body is not for sexual sin, but it's for the Lord. You know, every time a preacher starts preaching in church on sexual sins, you can actually see, you actually don't want to look around too much in the church, because you'll see a lot of guys and girls both get kind of fidgety and get a little bit nervous. So, because sexual sin is a big problem among Christians. It's a big problem among everybody else. And I think it's just a bigger problem among Christians as it is non-Christians. But it's something that God doesn't like. God doesn't like. The original Heddon Zara spook is a bait you need to sort of work yourself into if you're going to fish it. By this, I mean that you need to fish it for a few minutes at a time, extending the time as you go. It'll take a while, but you'll soon be able to walk the dog with a spook all day long if necessary. Walking the dog, we mean you throw that spook out there and you get it walking back by hitting your rod tip down, moving your rod tip, not jerking your rod tip back, but moving it in a downward motion like this right here. Down, not cross, down, boom, boom. You make that zero spook go boom, 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 boom. I'm working on a bait right now called I think it'll be called a Lucky Walker. Lucky Walker, not Larry Walker, my buddy Larry Walker, but a Lucky Walker that will walk really, really easy. Now, it takes some time, it takes some patience to get his Zara spook to really walk right. And plus the fact that it's very tiring. It's very tiring on your wrist in doing this. So you need to sort of work your way into it, build your muscles up where you can fish it all day long. One time, I took Chris and Sherry both to Venezuela with me several times peacock bass fishing, and they just tear a Zara spook up. They like big topwater baits. They catch one down there on a big, I can't even remember what it's called now, but it's a big ripping bait. You know, it's a big ripping bait, and they catch a lot on that, but it just kills you to work that thing. I mean, it kills you to work it. But we went down there one time and we fished for like 4 or 5 days, I think 5 days. Chris never made a cast in 5 days with anything but a Zara spook, and she caught probably more than anybody all week long. But she was able to work that Zara spook because she does it a lot, and she catches a lot of fish on it. We'll actually strengthen the exact muscles needed to fish that bait. That's exactly what happened. Those of you that water ski, you know, a lot of you might not have been water skiing yet this year, and you're just now getting out there. That first water skiing is going to make you have some sore muscles. But at the end of the summer, after you've water skied a few weekends or every weekend or however much you water ski, your muscles are not going to get sore. You can go out there and ski all day. I used to ski 20 miles every morning back when I was in high school and college at daylight. We'd go do it at daylight. A buddy of mine, Bobby Blue, would pull me and we'd ski down to the dam and back. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. Dead calm water. It was great. God perfectly created our bodies. I know y'all are thinking, Jimmy, you've talked to everything but about sexual sin. Am I trying to avoid the subject? I might be. God perfectly created our bodies to be able to do certain things. By the way, if you're not subscribed to Catch of the Day channel, hit that subscribe button right now. Hit that bell so it'll ding every morning when we post a video every morning at 5 o'clock Central Time. Every day, every day. He also warns us about types of sins that will destroy the bodies that he created. There are sins that we can commit that will destroy our bodies. Premarital sex and adultery can lead to sexually transmitted diseases such as AIDS. You don't hear much about AIDS anymore, but it's still killing people. It's still killing people. They have a devastating effect on our body. There's other things too that we can do when we commit sexual sin that has a devastating effect on our body. God created our body to do wonderful things. Wonderful things for us, wonderful things for God. Guys and girls, let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. Here's our tip for today. Spotted bass like rock piles and humps. So you want to find where the spotted bass are going right now? They're going to all the rocks they can find. Those rocks may be 20 foot deep, they may be 60 foot deep, and they like humps. Places out in the middle of the lake, where they can get on. And they get in there and they gang up more and more and more, and you can whack them when you find the right place. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great day today. And remember, I sure do love you.